Good morning. Good morning, Zelda Goddess. That's right, you all. So I just got up and I was looking at a few comments. I'm going to address a comment. I am, and I'm going to address in part a comment that belittled this channel. I want to get in contact with me. This is your public contact right here. Because you did a speaking down to me, is what you done. You're speaking down to Gina. I like to give reactions like this, you all. If you didn't know me, I do. I really do love to address speaking down to me comments. Hello, Applebrooks, honey. Yeah, speaking down to me comments. Gina can do it. Yeah, hello, you all. Where is my, I had some coffee around here somewhere after getting Rosie out from being pinned behind the computer desk in the wall in the office room because we had large hail coming here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a speaking down to me comment for the person who thinks, can we speak to each other? Let me have a drink of coffee. You all really do. There's a part of me who does like to address comments that speak down. Yeah, it is. Especially they like to speak down to the whole entire UFO community. That's right, you all. Hello, Rosie, honey. What you doing over there? I see you. Whoopsie. I see you peeking your head out over there. Come on. Come on, Rosie. Okay, well, she don't want to look. Well, I got to do some speaking down to me comment review. This is my review of a speaking down to me comment. So, and this account was just created one day ago. They probably got blocked on this YouTube channel. They probably did. You all, I got some haters. We got some haters on here. We do. Yes. She's so cute. Look at Rosie. I'm not going to focus on Rosie. I'm not going to focus on Rosie. Let me get another drink of coffee, you all. I do get wound up. And I like to get wound up like this in the morning. Gets my blood going. It does. Gets my blood going. So this video last night, of course, I'm not logged in, so I can't really delete. I can't really delete the comment yet. This video right here that I did late at night. Since I didn't get home to around 11:30 at night, I was exhausted. I did this when my day was ending. So that video last night, there's something strange going on with the sun. And I really did think about that. Something strange going on with the sun. It looked like it was being probed. And one can say, well, it looks like the camera lens was going over. Well, that camera lens went from up here to down here to over there to over there. Then they got these lines. When I saw these lines, and it didn't distort the picture of the camera, the sun at all, you know what I thought about? A Borg would do that. A Borg, if they wanted to project an image like that, they would like cover it up completely. And then I thought about the little black cubes that come out of the sun too. But that's not what we're talking about. Well, that comment was under here. So you want to speak to me after belittling this whole entire channel. I'm going to speak to you, and I'm going to respond the way I want to respond. I really am going to respond. So this is a backhanded slap, okay? A backhanded slap. I'm going to let you listen to this. It's, and people say, Gina, honey, you shouldn't give this type of stuff your energy. I like giving it some kind of my energy. I do. I really love it. I do. That way I get to speak. I get to speak my mind concerning certain mindsets. So right here you see, Annie Erickson has made a public comment 2 hours ago, and I believe that this is just made up because when you go there, it's not there. Gina, I am wondering what educational standard you achieved, and if you had any learning difficulties growing up. I am currently studying cults and am interested in your UFO group. How old were you when you started seeing ships? Is this too personal? Can we communicate via email? Oh my gosh, you all. They think we're so naive. They think I'm so naive and stuff like that. This is my public response to your comment. Um, so you're basically, well, you're basically rude, you're disrespectful, and you're not slick. And I see you edited your comment. You're trying to be careful. You're not careful. You know exactly what you did. You wanted to open your big fat mouth. Let me just tell you how it is. They wanted to open their big fat mouth, and they're not coming from an educational standpoint. They're not coming from a scientific standpoint whatsoever. They're not. Science would not, educational, scientific person who truly was interested in people, they wouldn't call them a UFO cult. Okay, they wouldn't. Because there's many scientists, ufologists, who do study UFOs. There's many prominent people and non-prominent people throughout history who have talked about seeing UFOs, but you have just classified everybody as a UFO cult. If I was a person, I wouldn't even read anything if you were even writing a book because of your mouth in this comment. See, you're fictitious as it is. You're playing games is what it is. Yes, you're calling anybody who believes in UFOs a cult, more or less. What educational standard have you achieved, if any, if you had any learning difficulties growing up? So you're basically also saying UFO cults, people who believe in UFOs must obviously have a very low educational standard, educational upbringing, and they must have had difficulties learning growing up. See, this individual, you all know, you gotta read exactly what they're saying when they're not saying it. They're saying people with a low ability to think in their eyes, in somebody like this size is speaking down to me eyes, you are beneath them and they're way up here. Okay, that's what it is. Beneath them and they're way up here. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that type of person, look, watch my foot, watch my foot. That type of person is right under my foot, right there. And I'm gonna stomp you into the ground. You're under my foot, okay, you are. That type of person with that type of mindset that wants to come on here and belittle every single person on this channel in a not so open way. You want to call anybody who believes in UFOs a cult. You want to sit there and say there must be really low IQ, more or less that's what you're saying. You want to know how old I am when I started seeing ships. See, the same thing with everybody else, okay? No, you are, let me do it again. You are under my foot, okay? Annie Erickson, your make-believe name. You're literally, I'm going to put you under my foot, and you're going to smear your foot down in the ground like that. Smear you down in the ground. That's where you're at. You come on this channel. There's my visual, okay? My visual. And everybody knows what I did right then. I put you under my foot with your mouth. You're rude, disrespectful. I will delete their comment when I get a chance. I'm wondering what educational standard you achieved and if you had any difficulty learning growing up. I'm currently studying cults. Well, your mindset, see, you got this mind. Your mindset is a cult. That type of thinking does not bode well for the future. We can't have this, you all. We cannot have this type of thinking in society. This right here, dividing, no, that's a threat to the future. Right here, anybody who is different, look at that. You go to the about, what is this? About, no, let's see if I can get the about. Well, they probably already, okay, they just joined. Just joined yesterday. No. That type of individual there's no place in the future for that type of mindset right there. When you want to come and belittle people like that, speak down when we clearly know that there's UFOs in the sky, when we clearly have agencies from around the world, individuals, you name it, studying UFOs, and none of them are disrespectful like that. None of them, you all. So yeah, that's my response. I put you under my foot, stomped on you, and I moved my shoe around. And when I get done, I'm going to delete your comment if you don't delete it before I delete it, you all. No. UFOs are real. I have a lot of haters. That's what it boils down to. My mere existence on the YouTube and the mere thought that they're still allowing me in this individual's mind to be on the YouTube, that I'm considered a threat to them because they don't like my spirit. They do not like my spirit. They don't want me, the mere fact that I'm opening my mouth. Where you going, Rosie, honey? You ain't going to get far. We got all the doors closed, so you can't go hiding again. They don't even want me to open my mouth, but that's, sorry, they don't control what comes out of my mouth. I control what comes out of my mouth. I really do, you all. So, yeah. You all, there are. I am going to delete that comment right there. And I'm going to block that individual since they probably already got blocked. And they don't like me. And they had the audacity to call this channel a cult. A cult, more or less. Of all the channels that individual could have spoken on, commented on, they chose my channel. My channel. Okay, they did. And this group, that's right. Rosie, honey, I want to see what you're doing. You got to go eat? Yeah, let's talk about Rosie. She's a peaceful, loving soul. Rosie, honey, you can do it. I don't know what she did. Oh. I don't know where Rosie went, you all. Rosie, you didn't try to get behind that washer. She better not have, because I just looked behind there earlier, and there's no room for her behind that washer. Yeah, you are. So that's my, no, I'm not going to speak to you. I'm going to block you. I'm going to delete you. I'm going to bring your type of mindset out into the open. I am. That's what I'm going to do, you all. So, yeah. No, I am going to speak up, and I do like speaking up and addressing people like that who have nothing better to do in their life. That's a low vibration. It really is a very low vibration, a very negative individual, a very kind of cold-hearted individual on the inside. That's right. Susan, honey, what happened? Susan B., what happened? Oh, hello. Did something happen? Yeah, let's introduce them, Saul Green, to the Galactic Federation. Yeah, see how they like that. The Galactic Federation. We can introduce them to that. Yeah. And anything else? There's lots of cults on the earth, you all. There really are truly some really horrific cults. There is, but they don't want to choose to focus on something like that. They just wrote that comment to get a reaction out of me. They really did. And I don't mind responding to something like that. I don't. It's kind of nice, you know, to get that blood pumping in your body. That's right, you all. It keeps you going. Knowing that there's people out there with fake names who like to go on this channel and get their words out there. It makes them feel good. It feeds them. It's like feeding negative energy. Gina, you just fed some negative energy. Yeah, I did with some of my energy. I did. And yeah, I think if I concentrated long enough, if I really did, really, I could find out whether it was male or female. I really could, but it's not worth my time. It's not. That's right, you all. There is something truly going on, and there's more people seeing. There's more people seeing the lights in the sky, the moving lights. And some of these lights, they're going low, hovering to the ground. Then they just take off just like that. Yes. Yes, that's right. We can kryptonite. We can release that energy in a positive way. Yes, we can, you all. Hey, Rosie, honey, what you doing? You going so fast we can't even see you. You can do it, Rosie. You were behind the washer. You got lint on you can't get that lint off your mouth. Come over here and let me help you get it. She's got lint hanging from her whiskers. Rosie, you better get that off. You better get that get that lint off your whiskers, Rosie. She can't get it off. That's fine. She don't need to get it off right now. I'll get it off. I'll pet her and take it off. Oh my goodness gracious, you are. The easiest way, yeah. God is destiny. Some types of mindsets, no, you just wasting your energy, really. It's like some type of people. You try to get them to think a certain way. It's not in them. I'm going to be honest. Some people who are hell-bent, and I don't like that word, hell-bent on attacking others, no, you can't reach people like that, because their hatred for you is more than your love for them or your compassion for them. Their hate has literally blinded them, and their heart is stone cold. Some people like that. Their hatred is more than your love or your compassion or any words that you could say toward them. They can't resonate on that frequency, you are. That's the truth. It is the truth. You know it is. They don't resonate on it. So, yeah. Do I take what this person said seriously? No, I really don't. They're playing mind games is what they're doing, playing mind games. But I'll respond to that type of a mind game since I don't play games. I don't. What I said was true and factual. Whatever came out of my mouth was true and factual. How old are you? Your educational standard. I'm studying cults. It's a slap in the face and interested in your UFO group. Well, I gave you some public, whatever, your mind. Your mind is missing something that is attached to your heart, really, to your heart. It's missing something. And if perhaps, yeah, that's all. That's all, you all. Got better things to do. I really do. But that's okay. I can get on here as soon as I get up. After I find Rosie from the hellstorm, I can get on here and I can do, Rosie, can we see you, honey? You got that great big whisker with your, you got lint on your whisker, Rosie, honey. Come on. You can do it. Come on, Rosie. What you doing, Rosie, honey? Come on, Rosie. Come on, Rosie. Come on. You can come over here, Rosie. She's saying, no, I can't, Gina. You're on the cell phone. You're not going to be paying me much attention. She's trying to shake that off her face. Let's dance. In order to dance, I have to feel like it in my spirit. I have to. In order to speak up, I have to feel it in my spirit to speak up. You won't hear me doing, if I come on here and do a video or something, and I really don't have nothing to share that much at all, and I'm trying to force it, you can tell the difference. You can. I try to shy away from that. If I don't have something to say, if it's not going to be spirit-driven, I'm not going to open my mouth because it's going to be really difficult, and I'm going to struggle, and I'm not going to feel confident or anything like that. Rosie, honey, what are you doing? You trying to get that off your face? She kind of looks like Kitty. Oh, she's got a ton of lint. Come here, Rosie. We got to get that off of you. Come on. Come on, Rosie. Come on. You can do it. Rosie, come here. Come on. Come on, Rosie. I got to shrink this down if she wants it. Okay, come on. I got to let her sniff my hand. Come on, Rosie. Come back over here. Okay, come on. We're going to get that off. Yes, we did. Okay, come back over here, Rosie, honey. Come on. You can do it. You will do it. Yes. Oh, she's so precious, you all. See, we can turn this into a positive. We sure can. This is Rosie that we got from the Humane Society in Scottsburg. Very clean place. And they're all indoor kittens. Rosie's 7 months old. Oh, Rosie, honey, did I leave stuff still on your whiskers? Yeah, she loves my daughter, too. She likes women. Rosie likes women. She doesn't really like my husband that much. That's okay. She don't. That's okay, Rosie. You can do it. Yeah. Okay, we got you taken care of. You look prim and proper. Yes, you are. She looks prim and proper. She better not hop up here on this stove. That'd be sad. Burn her little paws. I got stuff to put on them, though, if it were to happen. Rosie, you go do your thing. Okay, you are. I'm done. I'm done. I did respond. No, you want to talk to me after speaking down to me and speaking down to this channel, calling anybody who believes in UFOs a cult, and you already had your mindset on what you defined as a cult. I define that type of mindset that you got as a cult. Okay, it really is, and it has no place in the future. If we are to live in a world where peace and harmony resides, that type of mindset, that is not peaceful, and it's not harmony, you all. It's not. It's not peace and harmony. So I am going to go. I'm looking at Rosie. She wants attention. She really does love attention. Don't you, Rosie, honey? You like people. Yeah. She wants to try to climb up my leg. Rosie, honey, look at you. Come on. See, she does. She wants to climb up my leg with her toenails. It's a good thing these jeans are a little thick. Rosie, honey, to me, you are, if you're going to attain anything in this life, love. At the core of your being, love. And just guard your heart, because it's the wellspring of life. Love, wisdom, kindness, compassion. Love has many attributes, many fruits to it. That's what you should focus on in life. Love. You can't go wrong with love if it's truly unconditional and on the inside. And it brings discernment, too, with your spirit. Where'd you go, Rosie, honey? Oh, Rosie, what you doing up there? Come on, Rosie. Do you wanna do that? You can. That's my husband's chair, but yeah, you can do it, Rosie, honey. Her can do it. Yeah. You can walk up there. Yeah. It only took her. We brought her home around 3:30 yesterday, and she's already doing great, Rosie, honey. You got to do that. Yeah, you will. Rosie's 7 months old. Okay, you will. Okay, I gotta go, you all. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go block her comment. I believe it's an individual. Even though they using the individual names, it's probably it's a woman. The women don't like me. Some women don't. Some men don't either. But mainly I see it in women. Probably have a clashing of life path numbers is what I think. A clashing of life path numbers, and certainly a clashing of spirit. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. Oopsie. From my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You all. Love you.